Hey guys, it's unscripted. You would get a full episode. You may get a full episode, but the episode we recorded corrupted. So, I'm joined
And
here
we had a
by
guest too.
I'm joined by Pasty Tasty. We'll try to get the guest on some other time. Anyway, pretty much what we're gonna do is like address comments, and then like if that leads into like topics or whatever, we'll just kind of just unscripted. That's the whole point. But anyway, we're gonna address comments. So we'll start with episode 2.
Yeah, that's when I actually started like more
Yeah.
regular comments. Other ones were just kind of
All right.
kind
So
of
you
like
can you can
good
do episode
episode.
2.
Looking forward.
You can do episode 2. I'll go.
Okay, well,
Susan look good.
tasty, tasty. Okay, well, all right. So Crystal Wyvern said X7 David, which was the thing, and said not even sorry about clicking the bloopers link. I don't blame you.
Boopers.
I fell for it the last episode. I fell for the bloopers link. I thought it was actual bloopers because we talked about making a compilation, and well, I fell for it. You got me.
You fell hard then, cause I streamed my the screen.
I was so mad.
I streamed my
Okay, and
screen as I did that.
Lily said, "Can we have a fandom name, please?" What does that mean?
What's a fandom?
Like,
I'm an
yeah,
idiot.
let me
I'm
look
looking
it
that
up.
up right now.
I'm looking it up right now. The state or condition of being a fan of someone or something.
Oh, so kind of like a
Okay, that's
demolition.
weird. Oh, okay, like a
Yeah.
fan base. We
Yeah,
will
or like
call
Brandon
you.
or
What do we
Aaron.
need to call the fans?
I don't know.
Gang.
Unscripties.
The scripteds. The Crips. No, crap. Already taken.
Yeah, sadly. I don't know. Comment your
Uh,
suggestions in the comments below on this video, and
yeah,
we'll
of
elect
what we
one.
should call the gang.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's EP2 basically. The other ones are just like episode 3. Oh, the relationships video.
Oh, this one's a good one.
30 views.
30. That's.
We had 2 before that were way better, but they corrupted.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a ton of comments on this one. Crystal Wyvern said this episode is down the rabbit hole and therefore perfect. And said, how did you know of the earrings? I don't know what that is. Backstabbing Jennifer, yeah. Why you call them out, Rick Rollis, Collector. Oh yeah, I forgot that story.
Yeah.
Please no more Russian stories, excluding if you want a warning before it. Oh, so no
Okay.
scary stuff.
In the fashion of all unscripted, I gotta go kill the cat.
And they want a face reveal of Mr. Pasty Tasty. Well, one day you'll get a face reveal. We get to 100 subscribers, which is 94 away, so it's gonna be a while. We'll do a face reveal. Arkansas man must make an appearance. He must make an appearance if he'd answer his phone half the time.
He has betrayed the boys. He was supposed to be episode 1.
Ideas.
No,
He was in
seriously.
the first 2, but they
Haunted
he did.
location.
He
So
was in
this
the
would
first
fall.
2 that we
The
recorded.
haunted location would collect the Skinwalker Ranch.
Preferably a prison. Okay, I have stories of that. I've been in an abandoned
Oh,
like
that's nice. You know what?
jail.
We're gonna do a little bit of podcast stories afterwards.
Alright, agreeing with Lily here, a boy band. We're not doing boy bands.
We are not
We don't
qualified.
listen to boy bands.
We are not qualified
Yeah,
to
I
do boy
mean, I would
bands.
get it, and that has nothing to do with like what we talk about.
We're idiots. We don't talk about stuff that actually makes sense to talk about.
Yeah. If we listen to boy bands, okay, I'd get it, but we don't talk about that. Sorry. Um, Lily Burke, first off, how dare you break the truce, Monkey Man? I guess she's talking about the Rickroll. Even though I'm the one that Rickrolled everybody, he didn't even know I was gonna do it. Second, yes, I hope y'all get to 100 subscribers so quickly. We need a face reveal for Cough, Pasty Tasty. It's so hard to call him that. Hi, Lily.
It's a.
Mama didn't have problems calling me that. Sorry.
Say that. You know what? Keep it. It's fine. Four or yeah, just say
Backstabbing
four.
Jennifer.
I've brought this up before. We need a
Um,
fandom name. Leave it in the comments.
yeah, leave it down. Or
Five.
give
The
us some
next episode needs to
suggestions.
be about boy bands. We are not doing boy bands.
Specifically One Direction. We don't listen to one. I don't think I've ever. I'm gonna listen to a One Direction song. I've never listened to One
Okay,
Direction.
listen to that off stream because I'm pretty sure we can actually get copyrighted for that.
Yeah, I won't. I'll make sure they won't hear it.
Yeah.
What makes the story of? Oh, it's that weirdo, that guy that sings for him.
Five. The next episode needs to be no. Five. We're disappointed that you didn't try harder to tell the entire story in an Australian accent. Six.
Can't do an
Okay.
Australian
Okay.
accent.
Lily Burke. Two. Your comment. You said five twice. Now this wouldn't bother me, but I am OCD, so that just triggers me. Six. I've sadly never seen. Do not diss John Wick like that.
Yeah, John Wick is one of the greatest in new movies. He is one of the better movies that's came out in the last 10 years.
Keanu Reeves
It is so
does amazing
good.
John Wick.
Yes, Keanu Reeves is one of my favorite actors.
Seven.
He
This
is so
episode.
chill in real life.
Yeah. Seven. This episode's not
He
boring.
owns
This
his own
episode is
motorcycle
where
company.
nine collectors anonymous. 10. Please, the boy bands. They need you. No.
They don't need us. They can. I can't say that.
No boy
Oh,
bands.
there's 17 replies. There's 17
Holy.
replies.
Wait. What?
Monkey Man
Oh. Oh yeah. This is just.
conversations,
We don't need to talk about that.
arguing.
Yeah.
It's about the Rickroll War. And then Tux. Who is Tux?
Unless that's Canadian.
Yeah, he said,
That could
"Can
be
I join?"
that could be Canadian, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
we'll ask
Oh,
him.
okay. There's Grand Theft Auto, Apex Legends, Tom Clancy. That's what Tux's videos are. Oh, there's
Okay.
VR. So it must be him.
Yeah. Okay. So this is I die in questionable stories. This is our very last video that we uploaded Monday. I honestly don't know what to say. We asked for boy bands. Cough, cough. Fix your comment. Why the Rickroll, man? Because the Rickrolls are funny. Mirror selfies, and here I was
Yes.
thinking only girls did this. Where in mirror selfie rules does it say it's exclusive to girls?
Yeah, it's kind of a double standard.
Really?
Kind of sexist there, Lily.
No,
Get your act together. I'm kidding.
we want to hear about
Lily
the
lives
Oval
very
all the
close to
time.
me.
I
Yeah,
could give her
Lily
your
lives
address
very
and she could kill you.
within 20 lives 20 minutes from me, so I might not want to do that.
Within 17, actually. Like if we're driving, like
18 miles.
if we're
It's
driving
18
at
miles.
my dad's speed in a car, definitely making it there in less than 10 minutes.
Across the river, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
And I go to that town all the time. I go to that town all the time, so that's why I know how far it is away.
Yeah.
No, we
No, we
want to
don't
hear
care
about
about
Little
that.
Ball of Sunshine.
What's
What
that?
is it? Is it cat? Talking about a cat? She's talking about your cat.
Uh, I don't know. We'll have to rewatch this video, which I'm not keen on doing. I regret wearing headphones every time I listen to this.
Is that it's supposed to be insulting?
I
I guess
don't
it's
know.
for whenever I play crap. I don't
Loud
know.
is apparently funny. Get over it.
How it is funny. Even though after the last video we recorded, you're like, bro, don't do that anymore.
Okay. One view reply from Unscripted Cast. Wow, did you just stereotype your own gender?
Yeah.
There is two people that have access to this channel. I wonder who made that comment. Okay, so that is all the comments. So let's go ahead and
Yes.
address the second installment. Two's comment, I think. No,
What was it?
the prison, like the scary stories about the
While you're
prison.
going over that, give me 1 second. The story's not really scary. I've just explored abandoned jails. Um, I will be right back. I gotta get me a Capri Sun.
I gotta get me a drink too. Dang it.
Keep
I'm
them
not gonna.
occupied while I'm gone.
I'm not gonna talk because I can't talk. I can't speak correctly. A brand new. I've just gotta find this comment and then I'm just gonna disappear. Unscripted 3 episode guy gift. Sorry, David. Find it. Okay. So I'll be back. No, I'm not gonna be back. Can I join? This is another comment that says, "Can I join?" That depends heavily. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I may die. So I am physically revol. Are you back?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna mute for a second.
What do I need to talk about? All right. I'll keep them occupied. Well, I'm alone. So, what do y'all think we should name the fan base? I'm tired. So yeah, we've had like 4 episodes that we've recorded, and they've all gone corrupt, which kind of sucks because we recorded one about an hour ago, and it was really good. And we had a special guest on there, but it's not Arkansas man, it's another guy. But unfortunately, the video corrupted. So y'all just have to wait till another time. So Monkey Man is going to get him a drink, take care of some business. So how y'all doing tonight? Your dad came back with the milk, David? I know we've been waiting for it. Well, I guess while we're waiting, I'll play some music. Ba-doo-ba-doo. What music to play? What music to play?
What did I miss?
Hey, you're back.
Uh,
Yeah, I started talking, then I got bored, so I was like, I'm gonna play some music.
okay. So Pasty,
And we were
we
talking
wanted
about
location
corrupt
preferably,
episodes.
preferably a prison. So do you want to go ahead and tell some stories of you in a specific jail?
Yeah, there's a jail that I've explored multiple times. Stupid. It's dumb. Um, what's kind of creepy about the place is one, it's abandoned and boarded up. Two, there's a coffin in there. It's open. It's not closed or anything like that. It's just a coffin in the middle of the building. It's kind of creepy. Um,
Your coffin. Every time you go in there, your chance of
yes.
ending up in it is more and more.
Yeah, you can't go in there anymore. They've boarded it up real good because the new owners are actually smart.
Nah, you can get in there. You just gotta know your how to get in there.
Oh, you have to. Oh, yeah, you could take the ladder, but they've taken the ladder and they've put it up, and they've like shut the door to the access to the roof. But I've been in there. The first time I went in there, um, walked around, and then I came out later because I didn't have a flashlight or anything, so I left.
Oh dang, you
And like a
came
few
out
days
with nothing.
later, with gear, um, and I explored the entire place. Creepy. It was dumb. My fear the whole time was that when I explored some cells. What was creepy though, in one of the cells that was locked and closed, there was a jacket, like just like a zip up hoodie jacket, just in the corner of that cell. It was one of the cells that you can't get into, or you couldn't throw the jacket in there. It's kind of weird.
How beat up was the jacket? Like, was it old or new?
It's newer. Probably some crackhead up in there threw it in there somehow.
Nah, crackheads are skinny enough to get in there.
It's not like your stereotypical like bars like from an old jail. It's like kind of like
Like
um
thin bars, like 3 inches in between.
it's kind of like chicken wire type bars.
Oh, that's weird.
Not that enclosed, but like not that enclosed, but like that kind of like checkering, like a checkered board. That kind
So
of.
like crossing bars.
Yeah, you could stick your hand through one of the things, but like it wouldn't be very easy.
Mhm.
That's some of the cells. Some of the cells are like your stereotypical. And then they have like your, I guess your crazy room, whatever it's called, like solitary in
Mhm.
there. It's just literally a box, like a metal box,
Is there like
all
mattresses on
padded
the
up. Not
inside?
pat. No, you can't get into it. But you can kind of see in there. There's little holes for like sliding the food, a tray of food in there.
Oh, so it's
Oh,
literally
it's
just
creepy.
solitary confinement.
And that room is pitch black, like that room with the cells I'm talking about and all that. So you have to have a flashlight, and it's really creepy.
Here's
Just
my
a
thing.
hand reaching out and grabbing you.
Here's my thing. Have you ever seen I Am Legend? Will Smith is in it.
I've seen parts. I've seen parts.
Like my main
Yeah, I
thing
know it's
like
about though.
with going in like a pitch black room is like when his dog runs into that warehouse or whatever.
Hmm.
That that's what's kind of like off-putting. Like not the whole zombie or whatever. Like just it's off-putting to be in a dark room with just a flashlight that barely works.
One of the, but I found the access to the to open the gates, but it was rusted. Not the gates, the doors.
WD-40.
It's one of the old kind that it's like a, yeah, literally. It's a box, like a breaker box that you open, and there's switches, and then there's a big like wheel that you turn and a lever that you pull and all that. Very cool, like some Green Mile stuff. This is a little jail. This ain't a huge jail. It's three stories, but it's not like I don't know how many
It's
cells
got
there is.
like a
The bottom,
70 square foot floor plan or something like that. It's very tiny.
something like that. It's very tall though. Um, one of okay. Bottom floor has a few cells, like kind of like your old westerns,
Yeah,
like
that's
in the
like holding
cells in the
cells.
jailhouse type thing.
That's holding
Yeah,
cells. You
that.
got
But
holding
up
cells, inmate
the
cells, and
next,
something else.
but the next two floors are your actual main like secure.
Yeah.
Um, one of the cool parts about it is you go up the stairs and there's hallways. You look one way, there's a one room full of cells, and another, and then there's a small staircase leading up to two cells, and then all that, and it goes to a hallway. It's a cool layout. It'd be a very cool restaurant. I think they're turned into a restaurant
They are
eventually.
turning it into a restaurant. That's what I've heard from
Yeah,
my
it
boss.
would be it would be a really cool restaurant.
He's actually
Or
from like.
what they need to do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would know the people that own it. I'm good friends with them. Um,
Oh,
the I'm not friends with them, but like I go there all the time, and they know me and all that. And people I work for know them, and that connects me. I could get a job there if I wanted. But what they need to do is they need to take a Texas like state marker and put on it. That way the state can come in and rebuild it. There's no point in tearing it down because it'd be too expensive.
there's
And it's too historical.
yeah.
Like
I've
the
been
place
there.
I used to live in, the place I used to live in, yeah. The place I lived in, we had a very historical building. It was the cotton factory, um, in the middle of the town, and they tore it down. The church bought it, and they tore it down, which was dumb because I was like, even though it was falling apart, they wanted to turn it into a steak restaurant. But when they went in there to check it out, it was like collapsing, so they left. So they tore it down. But like that was the only historical thing in the town, really. It was still important.
Hmm. On the
So it
subject
kind of
of
sucked when they tore it down.
scary stories, I guess. Um,
Oh,
what
and
else?
then another time, one second,
Yeah.
another time when I went up there, I heard music playing upstairs, so I got out of there very quickly.
Nah, you go party with them.
I heard voices like talking and music, so I was like,
The voices in your head, yeah.
yeah, for real.
I hear voices in my
I have I have so many Capri Sun,
head.
like it's empty Capri Suns right next to me.
Cannibalism. Can I say that on YouTube?
They don't get that because they no.
No one gets that except you and me.
Yeah, it's very sad that the video's corrupted.
So, on the subject of scary stories, what would what's your scariest story that what's the scariest situation you've ever been in? Like straight up, you don't want to be there. Scary.
Mm, let me think. You go first.
Uh,
I know a story from you. I know a story that you's kind of that I don't know if it's 100% true, but about the big man, the big footy, the big monkey man,
you completely missed that. I'm gonna go kill the cat.
the big monkey
Take
man.
care of the cat.
Um,
Get in the room.
um. Well, while he's gone, we'll play music for the cat.
Get, get. Strange audible grunts. Oh, I'm back.
Okay, he's back.
So how do we start this story? Oh, you mean the one where I was tripping on mushrooms?
Uh,
Which one are you talking
I
about?
guess the one where he was like right in front of you, and you're with a certain woman.
Oh, yeah. Headphones dying.
What?
I said my headphones dying. Okay, so please don't. A few years ago, I was like 11, 11. No, whoa, not 11, 12 years ago. Jesus, 3 years ago.
Um, the story that I'm talking about was recently.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
One where y'all were out on a private property.
Oh,
This one dude
can I?
and the
I
two other chicks.
I never told this one on podcast for a very specific reason.
I know. Don't say it. I mean, it's kind of weird that you don't want to say it.
Okay, there's not many things that I would refuse to say on the podcast, but this one kind of, if it is true and I wasn't tripping on mushrooms, links me to a felony. So for that reason, I will not say the story. I know
Okay.
which one you're talking about now. Cause what's your like get out of there story?
Really get out of their store. I have some. Let me think. I don't really have one where I'm like, we gotta get out of here kind of thing. I have one. And there's that
No,
one
not like
I've
we need to like get out. Like I mean, like you don't want to be their story.
mm, uh, I really gotta think.
I'm talking story
Um,
that the level of
oh, there was.
unreality is on a boat with you, and there's an alligator swimming the boat, and he's wanting to play the special game he plays with.
Oh Lord. Um, shoot. There was one time I was on this property and that I wasn't supposed to be on. I was trying to leave because I got lost, and I heard dogs like howling and like barking and getting closer, like hounds. So that was kind of creepy. That was kind of like, oh, I better leave.
You remember the silo?
uh, Silo's cool. Silo is full of bats. Yeah, yeah, with the dogs. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
you remember the dog that killed
It,
us
yeah, it never came after us.
in the
But I was
very
like,
shallow
dogs,
water?
dogs. I love dogs, but I hate like over defensive, like aggressive dogs. I can't stand them. They were doing their job. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, crawl away. There's dogs. Like your 7 foot tallness going over that fence was just like
Viciously crawling away from dogs, me hops the fence.
you lost your Bluetooth headphones, and I had to go back over there and find them. To
Yeah,
crawl up under there. I found them fairly easily, actually. They were under a bush. You were on the ground.
we had to crawl under barbed wire to get where we were supposed to go.
And hop a fence, then crawl under barbed wire
Yeah,
to get there.
both
Then go
both
through,
fall
and then go through very thick brush.
and an
Very
open
thick
field.
brush. Yeah, there wasn't. Yeah, there was an open field of mine that's mine. A barbed wire fence, woods, another barbed wire fence, the silo, and then like another field and woods. I've explored past there, but like it's literally just woods.
The graveyard,
Oh,
the graveyard,
yeah, I literally just thought of that. I literally that thought came to
the
my mind exactly
graveyard.
whenever I said that.
Yes.
Remember when we were walking out there?
Yeah, we almost died.
Yeah, me, dude, literally, that's weird. I thought of that the exact same time you did. So me and Monkey Man were there's this the cemetery that's right down the road from my house that I go to quite often, just because to get out of the house. Um, and I took him down there one day. We walked. It's about probably a half a mile away, right? And there and back. Um, so we're walking away, and this car pulls up. And this cemetery, known around the evening, is very known for drug deals. Very known for it.
No, we
And
need to go to do like
so this,
ghosts approaching us before the
I know
car.
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Th this car pulled up in the cemetery and playing like super loud, like over bassed music and all that kind of crap. Um, he looks like I think he was a white dude, wasn't he? I don't
Yeah,
know.
like he was like a typical Florida man.
Mixed. He's mixed. Yeah.
Typical Florida man.
And the hood get up, walking around,
Hmm.
and he starts walking toward us, and I'm kind of signaling to Monkey Man, walk faster, but don't be like so fast that it's like obvious like we're trying to get away from him. And he walks to this one grave and goes down the hill. I think he wasn't there to see Grandma's grave.
Bro literally
He's
saw
probably
us walk.
planting.
Bro was literally like saw us walking away, and he just started looking down at the grave.
Literally, probably what he did was he got out of the car and he planted whatever he was dealing by a gravestone and left. That's also where I talked to the super hot lady cop multiple times.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a while. I don't think she
Didn't
patrols
a
there
car
anymore.
approach us on the side of the road?
No, drove by us, but
Oh
no.
yeah, we made the contingency plan.
One time I was on that road farther down, about a mile away, and at this point in time, I was very afraid of like someone stopping and like grabbing me or something like that.
Ten.
So every time I would hear a car, seriously, literally, it is a dirt road. No one knew I was out there. No houses around. So every time I'd hear a car, I would hide. Right? So what one time I heard this car coming. It
You
was some
are just
mom.
driving by and
It's
just
some
have
soccer
this.
mom. Yeah, something like that. Some soccer mom or whatever. I hop through the fence. I literally lunge through the fence and I rip my shirt off. It literally cuts my shirt from like the shoulder down. It was one of my favorite shirts.
I ripped my shirt off. No,
And I
the
had,
wire did the ripping of the shirt.
well, that's what I meant. The barbed wire caught it, and I had to walk home with this dude staring at me like in his house, like in his shop, on his tractor or something, with like half my shirt ripped off, like just walking down the road like a crackhead.
I want to see you in a crop top.
He basically,
Over my
there
dead
was one
body.
time me and my sister, when we first moved down there, went down that same road. Maybe not that far down, but we were riding our bikes, and this
Are we
this
talking
Ford, this
past
white
or at the
Ford
grave,
pickup,
or like past the cemetery or before the cemetery?
yeah, way past the cemetery.
Okay.
Um, where it cuts to a dirt road. Where we were riding our bikes, and this white Ford like pickup truck comes down barreling down the road, but when he gets to us, he slows down real slow, and when he goes past us, he just barrels it away. It was kind of creepy. When the windows were so tinted, you couldn't see who was driving.
He probably didn't want to like just
Scope.
run you over.
Yeah,
Because
that's
that's
probably what
happened
it
a
was,
few
but it's kind of
times.
creepy.
That's kind of happened a few times with me at the pond. Like, a car will like slow down really slow, and then as soon as they get in front of me, they just speed off.
There was one time I was riding it side by side down there, really far away from the cemetery. It's probably about a mile or two away, 2, 3 miles away. I've never taken you there. Was riding this side by side on these back roads. Shouldn't have been there because it's not my side by side. I have permission to drive it, but not that far off. Um, and I s- I'm going down this road, driving like I do. And I see this Ford Ranger like parked in like the middle of the road, just stopped. And as I'm getting closer, I see the door swing wide open and a guy start to step out. So I slammed on the brakes, flipped that thing around, and drove off.
Yeah, that's when you just like
Uh,
evasive maneuver,
I almost got
Fast and
stuck.
Furious.
Dude, I almost got the freaking thing stuck. When I turned around, I went into a ditch and I almost got stuck. It was so like, oh my God.
when
I was literally, if I got
kicks in,
stuck,
and then
I
you
would
get your like evasive maneuver driving training kicks in.
literally, no one was chasing me or anything. The truck was like parked in the middle of the road,
Yeah, like
and weird, like,
if there's a
um,
truck in the middle of the road, this is just me. Instinct says turn around.
and this is a dirt road where no one lives. And so what would have happened if I got stuck? I would literally have to walk about a mile down this dirt road to a certain house, to some houses that may or may not have a tractor to come pull me out. Ugh.
I think the best
But I
part of
came
this
back
would
about a
be
week later.
trying to explain this to Jimmy.
Yeah, about two or hey Jimmy, I'm about 3 miles away from your house and you're side by side, and I got stuck. I don't drive that thing anymore. That thing is sketchy, bro. The steering wheel literally just spins. It does not work. Wheels do not turn.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I was driving down the road one time when it was like that and I ran into a ditch.
The the, okay, this is just a question. Would you rather drive a side by side or a four wheeler?
Four wheeler. 100% four wheeler.
You. I'm not specifically against you.
My computer for some reason just went black. That was weird. Oh, computer, so my sleep mode is still on at a certain point.
Mm.
Computer just turned black when we were talking. It was kind of weird. Oh, you want to know what happened the other day?
Oh, this will be great.
I was on Discord. On Discord, I just got off a call with Wesley at Arkansas, man,
Hmm.
and I hung up the phone. This is about 30 minutes later. I'm doing some work on something like some music or something like that, and I look up at my webcam, and the light is on.
Hmm.
The little webcam light was on, like recording. I was like, what?
Oh, okay. So this
And
happened
I
to me
covered
one
it
night.
up.
Continue, continue.
Yeah, I covered it up with my hand because it was a little weird. And I went to Discord, and all my calls were ended. My camera was not on Discord or anything like that. So I was like, what the crap? So I closed out of Discord, and it went off. So either there was a glitch, made my camera light come on, or someone was watching me on Discord.
Okay, adding to your paranoia now, there's a site on the dark web. Don't ask how I know this. It's called ICU, and it is literally just webcams activated, just watching people, and they don't know they're being watched. They're just doing normal
Where
things,
you can
loudly
literally
talking.
just you can
Yeah, you can literally
you
just go
can
watch
go on
people.
there and just watch. That is weird.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's so creepy.
I actually got a webcam that does not run off of computer um, chip to activate the light. As soon as there's data being transferred, aka the video, the two blue half circles come on. So I was laying in bed one night and I was watching a TV show, and I just happened to look at my second monitor, which has my camera mounted on it, and the two blue half circles are turned on. And my PC, I know I shut it off earlier, is now on and running. So I literally, like, this is just habit now. I flip the power banks, like, or power supplies, switch off, and then I unplug the power cord because, like, it's unsettling to think someone's gonna watch you.
Yeah.
But, like, going back to the ICU thing, there's some YouTubers that were on there one night just messing around on Discord, like sharing their screens. They went on the dark web and they clicked this website, and they're sitting there like just scrolling through. They found the website, they clicked on it, and just found like everyone just doing their normal things with the webcams on.
And
And
some questionable thing.
they immediately just like said no and like ended it. And then they went to another website. They finally closed out the dark web. Nothing happened on the other website. They closed out the dark web, and they're sitting there talking, and with no prompt, two of the guys that have the same exact webcam I do, like the two blue half circles that go when the data starts transferring, not when the computer says turn on the light. So the two dudes, both not at the same time but pretty close to the same time, go, "My lights are on." And literally everyone just shut off their computers at that point.
That's creepy.
Hmm. There's just something unsettling about being watched.
Yeah. It used to be when I was little, not little, but like I was 9, I got paranoid. Like going in the woods where we used to live. I mean, I'd still go, but I always had this feeling someone was just watching me. That usually means someone or something is. Just always had that paranoia. Or I would
Like,
just randomly just start sprinting back to the house or somewhere just to get away because I felt like I was being watched.
the thing with like being in the woods alone is your brain, like, it knows there's
Tricks you.
predators out there, and like subconsciously just goes like 100 miles per hour, and they're just like, "Oh, okay, we need to get out." And then when you turn back, you'll actually see like the leaves rustling, but not on your running path. So
Yeah.
at least this has happened to me. So I was in the just forest. I was hanging out with a buddy. He went back. I wanted to hang out in the forest just a little bit more. This is like, do you know
How
where
long
like,
is this story?
just like, I don't know. Uh, so anyway, we're like,
Mm. Hey, special guest is back.
really? So anyway, we're sitting there. Should we invite him to the call?
Sure. Warn him and say we're on a call. Yeah, right now.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Anyway, there's like this tiny little bridge that's kind of like going. It's pretty much just a drain. But anyway, you can cross this, and there's just like a little patch of forest. Anyway, we're there. So, I don't want to. We're sitting there, and we're just chilling out. He walks back. As soon as he leaves the little patch of trees, I wouldn't call it a forest. Like, we're just like chilling out. He leaves, and then immediately, as I see him fade into like the distance, I just like feel two eyes on me. Like, specifically two eyes. Like, my brain said, "There is two eyes on you." I said, "Okay then." So I just like casually turned around and started walking out of the forest, and then I heard a rabbit, because it was like when rabbits start coming in. I hear a
I've heard a,
rabbit jump.
I've had a rabbit thumping.
Yeah, I see the rabbit. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then in my brain, because this is like a year ago, a few years, no, 2 years ago. Wait, it was at the end of 2019. Anyway, like, oh. Anyway, I started booking it out of this forest. I'm like 50 feet in, so it's like 3 steps for me.
Not gonna lie.
But Anyway, I started booking it out, and I turned around just to see if there was like anything or I was just being paranoid. And I see not directly parallel to me, but the exact path my friend took. There is now a line of just like crumpled leaves,
Back.
just like there's a path of crumpled leaves and just branches like snapped. And then I see this dude, like I'm talking. It's just like not. It's not. He's not a kid, but I wouldn't exactly call him like a full grown up. This dude is booking it down at the pasture. I'll send you a screenshot of where I'm talking about. He is booking it down the pasture. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, so that's the time that happened to me. Any crazy hunting stories or trail cam stories?
I have pictures of mountain lions and
What about the dog? The inbred dog. Pasty muted. So anyway, I'm just gonna kind of talk while we wait. Um, anyway, I don't know what we're gonna talk about for the next 15 minutes. 13 minutes. Sorry, I'm bad at math. We could end the stream here since I said it could be a partial episode, or I can just talk. I'm
alright,
stupid. I
I'm
know.
back.
Oh, hello. Um,
Um, yeah, sorry.
talk about that dog, the inbred dog that looked really clean.
I don't have here. I have a picture of a coyote that's not like you know how quiet coyotes are like mangy looking like your stereotypical like
Yeah.
wily coyote. This one was like full of fur and like huge. It was really cool looking. Um, um, so like yeah, it was just a picture of that, and then I had a picture of a mountain lion, which is not supposed to be in the area that we're in. So, you ready to end stream? Um,
Mm,
I'm really tired.
let's give you just let's wait a second.
I gotta get up early in the morning, man.
I have to get up at 4.
Yeah, that's literally 3.5 hours away. There's no point going to bed.
Mhm.
Yeah, they always are.
uh. So anyway, there's your partial stream. You know what? Actually, this is about the same length as the other one. So
Mm.
I'd
All
like to
right,
thank you
well,
guys for watching, and for anyone who wants to comment in the description or the descript. I'm retarded. Anyone who wants to comment in the comment section, go ahead and comment to Canadian syrup. That's your comment. Anyway, this will be up like super late or
I asked for
technically
fries.
early.
I'm asking.
But anyway, we'll see you next time. And I'm stupid. I'm going to bed. Crap.